Alright, fellas. Doki-Doki Literature Club, episode 4. It's been a fun ride, and I kind of forgot where we left off last episode, but yes, it's Monday of the festival. It's time. Let's get into it. Quick reminder, if you wish to follow the series, then please make sure to watch the prior episodes. That being said, let's get into it. Wow, just spawning into no music after listening to that masterpiece of a song. It's the day of the festival, so it's Monday. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Where is she anyways? But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself, carefully stacking 2 trays. Well, good job to you. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond, thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. Interesting. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Why is there no mention of Yuri? Well, who knows? Safer. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Is it supposed to be silent? I can't hear music. Oh no. Anyways, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Should take a little responsibility for her, Safer. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How are you aware of that exchange? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. How do you know about that? I mean, I assume she told her, but... Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? Right, sure, I guess, that we're a couple now. Didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. So this makes noise, but there's no music, so nobody get angry at me. It's the game. It's the game. But for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped through Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. What is this? What is this? Right. Okay, well, let me read it. So we have the percentage symbol. Get out of my head, and it goes on for a long time. The final one being get out of my head. Then we got more down here. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Interesting. Before I listen to everything she said to me. Uh-oh. Before I show you how much I love you. Before I finish writing this poem. What is this stuff? But her poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is going on here, feller? I don't like the eeriness behind the fact that there is no music. There's no music, and I don't like that. What is this? Right, what the hell actually is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Safer. What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Not even transitions, like, I quickly leave the classroom. There's no noise at all. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, says Monica. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. That is an interesting interaction. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. Right, I agree. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. It's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking. Oh man, I can't read. Since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but there really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? I guess so. In any case, just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. Yeah, Sayori, wake up. Where you at? There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this, but in we go. We're probably going to see her butt ass naked or something. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? Without a doubt is. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sigh. Oh my fucking. Okay. I'm not sure I can show any of this. What is... An exception has occurred. File line C traceback text for details. What the fuck is going on, mate? I don't think I can show that background, but how do I explain it? Sayori's hanging by a thread. Emotionally, well, not anymore emotionally, but at some point, you guys get the idea. 3 dots. What the hell? Right, brother. What the hell? Yeah, is this a nightmare? Hopefully. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. I sure as hell hope not. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. I'm not sure about that. Oh, the music. Lord, what the That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I'd know what's best and that everything would be okay. But why? Why would she do this? Could I be so helpless? Did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed her. Get the fuck. No. So you're telling me I cooked the storyline because I chose the wrong option? Get out of here. Would she have lived if I was honest? Oh my lord, I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. No. She even told me how painful it is for others to care, but no, get out of here. Why did I confess her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? I wasn't even trying to be selfish, you know what I mean? But yeah, I can definitely understand the sentiment behind it. Oh no. This is my fault. Yeah, I choked, bruh. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been. I know, that's what I should have done. And you know, I even when the choice came up last episode, I was really like the best move probably would be to remain as friends. But then I was like, I wouldn't be lying if I wasn't gonna think they were gonna be a couple, but the game progressed. You know what I mean? What the hell? Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Fuck. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Right, screw everything. Pops, call the cops. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Fuck, I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Should we go back? Did I get the bad ending? Like, what is this? I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. I think we got the bad ending. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. The end. Get out, I got the bad end. What the fuck? What up? Well, Sayori is no longer there. She's an amalgamation of the 3 other girls. And I can't save the game? What? What is this button? What happens if I press this button? It's like a bunch of gibberish. Let me press it. I read the music. We don't know who's talking, but they're definitely trying to summon a dark creature of the underworld. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. This is the same exact... That girl is... my neighbor and good friend since we were children. So this is episode 1 all over again. Kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works. Yeah, well, I ain't reading all of this again because episode 1 I did, but we used to walk to school together on days, but starting with... Yeah, I remember this. Right. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. I don't even know how to read this. I'm gonna just say what the f***?
Oh, my PC.
My PC. Editor, please play the noise that says my PC.
Oh, my PC.
My PC? Now I'm messing with y'all. It's an ordinary school like any other. This is different. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time in games and anime. So, the entire script got switched. No, Sayori is no longer there, is what I'm getting out of this. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Probably not. Alright, ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it, the school day. I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs, there really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Safer? What the Monica? My goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. So the day restarted? We're back in day 1? Episode 1? Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic, but basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... Did you come in here for anyway? Well, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I remember this. I'd much rather take something personally enjoy and make something yeah, I remember that again. I remember that. In that case, what club did you decide to join? I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Oh, what the How am I getting jump scared by glitches? Anyways, a literature club. Literature. Sounds kind of dull. Oh, the audio. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. Oh Lord, they just deleted Sayori from the world. From everything. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Oh, this is freaking horn dog, bro. Hey, Safer. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Safer. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Okay. Alright then. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Alright, so I remember in episode 1 it was about selling his soul for a cupcake. Now he sold his soul to Monica and her irresistible smile, apparently. So Sayori got deleted from the looks of it, and the game is glitching all over. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. What the whoa. What was that? I'm back. I'm not sure you're back, Monica. Do me a favor and return to where you came from. Bro, do me a favor and leave. Return. What the hell? And I brought a guest with me. Oh, what the there, girl one. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Girl 1, girl 2. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Safer. Alright. Words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Once again, he says the same line. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Correct. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Really? It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Safer in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. After some insistence, sure. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, did I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna, sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Safer? Sure. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Interesting. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure to make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. How many people are interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new? Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I remember her saying that. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly. Oh my gosh, I can't read. I'm not sure what's scarier, the fact that my game is glitching and that Monica is tweaking. She might be on fentanyl, but I can't read. That sounds pretty scary. Anyways, Natsuki reluctantly. It doesn't sound right coming from me. Reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teacup in the middle. You keep a whole set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't know. I guess, he says. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I remember this. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Safer, what kind of things do you like to read? I answered before, right? Philosophy, psychological horror. Anyways. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I'm just gonna skip through these because I've already read them. Anyways, he says manga, half jokingly, and Natsuki perks up, pause. She wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, says Yuri. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking of just seeing Yuri says, right. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Okay, I'll read the ones. I'll read the ones that are different, according to my knowledge. She proposed the idea of writing the poem. Next time we meet, we'll share the poem. And we should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. That's different because, you know, I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. First of all, we're not new members. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. So far, it's just been minor tweaks to the story. Nothing crazy. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. That whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. So do we just have to like write another poem? You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? What if I said no? Well, of course I'd like to read it. Give it to me. Nothing is real. Interesting special poem. Thank you for that. And we lost Sayuri. Obviously, we lost Sayuri. Sayuri's not here. But like, we still don't have Monica. Well, I mean, the world is screwed up. We might as well go Natsuki, right? Should we go Natsuki? Should we go Yuri? Let's go Natsuki. But you know what? Just for the memes, since we're here, Aura. Okay, I'm so sorry. Anyways, I'll make sure I get everything Natsuki's, and then we'll see how that goes. Let's check it out. I have a question. What if we use a word that Sayuri would like this one? She gets it then. So Sayuri, since Sayuri's in here, the one who gets the words is Yuri, but alright, well, we chose Natsuki this time because we never got really any special art from Natsuki, so we might as well. We'll see what goes on now. So, anyways, hi again, Safer. Glad to see you didn't run away not. Ooh. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for what the... Thanks for keeping your promise, Safer. Thank you? What the hell was that? I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, whoa, Natsuki. Whoa. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Hey, you already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, excuse me, ma'am, I can't read. You're in my way. And the song is really sped up. Monica, move. I'm trying to read. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga. Oh, Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Monica, move. I can't read. Me. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Is it me or is the view askew a little bit? Like it's tilted to the left, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyways, manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Safer. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. It only feels right for me to do something for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I'm gonna try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Alright, so we read all of this. I'm not reading. Like I said, I'm not reading things that I've already read. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Hey, Natsuki. There you are. You looking for something in there? What? What? Oh, that's the first time we see a curse word in the game. Fucking Monica. Thank you, Natsuki. She never puts my... Oh, wow. So it's following through with this. She said effing Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out what the other person, where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pulled out of the stack. There it is. Nancy snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. You get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the class on that door. That is crazy work. She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judged or anything. I didn't even say anything. I would be judging, trust me. I'd be clowning the hell out of Natsuki. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Safer. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature. Whoa, don't judge a book. Alright, don't judge a book. Just don't judge it like a book. Just don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I start the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ooh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I'd take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. I'll get the hell out of here. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Huh? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Hey, there's the special art. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? Hey, there's the special art. Anyways, it's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince one of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not. Look at that face. Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Will you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet?" Maybe you want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of folk. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Right. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found— What? 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 Well, at least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Hey. So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Okay. Bunch of dots all over the place. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. Did she fall asleep? She fell asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey, look at that. Hey. Oh. Oh, the music. Her face, the music. What is going on? I cannot speak this language, Natsuki. Monica. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Natsuki's tweaking. Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it into Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Safer. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. What do you mean it happens every now and then? Like, you're breaking, I don't know what. You're breaking reality itself. That just happened. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Sure, I don't like the fact that the music is gone. Alright, Yuri, let's share the poem with you first. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, my fault. I was enjoying the music. Anyways, I'm getting genuinely frightened by the game. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not, I just needed to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. It's your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after it might be after reading through. Oh, so it's that bad? No, did I just raise my voice? Sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? It's just that there were specific writing. Alright. Remember this? So, we just went through Yuri, nothing special. Let's go Natsuki next, I don't know. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What? That was the point of sharing in the first place. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying that you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will do it if I don't. And then, same thing, same poem. Alright, well, nothing changed after the beginning with Natsuki, so let's go to Monica now. It's a lot cuter than I expected, says Monica. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes you think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too, so I'll take that as a compliment. If you say so, yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on ya. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fuzzy mood pretty. That is not responsible. At all. Hell, quite the opposite. Sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Ouch. That's not healthy at all. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. I'd assume so. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. The bright side. Hey, the Killers reference. Hey, my favorite band is the Killers and they made Mr. Brightside. Anyways, I don't think there is a bright side to that. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yeah, lay it on me. Okay, so the title is the same as the first time, but the poem itself is different. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me confused. I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there other colors in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Interesting. No comment. So what do you think? It's very free form. Alright, same thing. There we go. Those were the only changes, quite frankly, and I'm sure I would have read even less if I had, chosen Yuri, but oh, the music, what is going on? Phew. Well, it's back to normal, I guess. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I don't remember this, even if they're just being nice or so. Okay, I don't remember any of this. Okay, alright. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Okay, this might be the same. I'm pretty confident. Oh, music stopped. I was just scrolling through the text that we've already read in episode 1, so... Alright, same thing. Oh, never mind. Wanna be edgy bitch, whoa. Whoa, what? Pardon, so... Oh, what's going on? I was checking the history. What's going on? Edgy? Sorry that my left was too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get... I'm kind of like struggling to maintain my calm with this music in the background and the noises tweaking and my PC tweaking. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you... Oh, ouch. Be careful or you might cut yourself on that edgy Yuri. Oh, my bad. Whoa! You already do, don't you? Oh, yeah. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Okay, well, the language changed. Gotta kind of like it a little bit more, but... Yeah, go on. Let's say for here everything you really think. I'm sure her head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she's just noticed I was standing here. Safer. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged out of the poor? Whoa. I couldn't read. I gotta choose between them? Well, we already spent time with Natsuki. Yuri. Let's choose Yuri. Why not? It said no. Can I press Yuri again? Do you want me to press Natsuki? Man, fuck you, game. I'm pressing Yuri. Monika, get out of my face, Monika. Jump scare me like this. Get the fuck out of here. Excuse me, Monika. I'm trying to... Monika. Move. Hey, Safer. Why don't we just step outside for a little bit? Please do me the favor. What the hell is going on here? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. That got really heated really fast. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Crying? She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. Lord have mercy. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Uh-oh, she's having an attack. I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Something horrible. Probably involving her father. Or did. Safer, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. I know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Safer. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really appreciate. Oh, whoa. Let's go Yuri this time. So yeah, let's just go Yuri this time. Alright, we got Yuri. I just sped run that. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable over here the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Safer. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki's reading a manga at a desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I was a 19 mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much, even though I've only been here a couple days. I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there was no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Safer, don't say those kind of things so frankly. You made me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around. It doesn't seem that way, Yuri. Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Nah, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. So she did forget completely, like Monica said. Interesting. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But, whoa, what is that mouth? Midbowl, sailcloth, blindside, lifeline, I'm not letting that word destroy me. Ananrectipatality, faultlessly offered, scleromalacia, nade. Thank you? What am I supposed to say to that? I'll accept your apology. Anyway, if it helps you better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice that I did not read that prior sentence correctly, but y'all gotta have to excuse me. I'm scared of even pressing the history button. Last time I did, the game started tweaking. Anyways, besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was already afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Alright, we remember this, right? Okay, so remember last time, the incident was the cookies? And Safer was like, yeah, I'm not gonna mention the cookie incident. This incident was just the conversation we were having, so that's the only difference that I noticed. Anyways, Safer. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right? In that case, I don't see any problem. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry, my heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see that you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of a book out of her bag. What's the story about anyway? Well, alright, let's see. Same thing. Pardon? I think I skipped over. Pardon? Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. That is not what I remember at all. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Apparently. I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. I sure as hell hope you're not into that. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah. Pardon? When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. My whole body gets, whoa, pardon? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm not sure that's what you said. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, and then she said my whole body something, which I did not read. I might stop and read it while I'm editing, but... Ugh. Anyways. Whoa. I was skipping through this because we've already read it. All of this in episode 1. And she started tweaking. I'm gonna keep skipping. Bathing in the feeling that your body what? What? Oh, look at that. That was different. So, Safer says the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. And then Yuri's like, I don't relate to this character at all. And then Safer says the same thing he said in the first run, which was like second guessing. And then Yuri's like, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Breathing is a little. My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Interesting. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Safer. Did something happen just now? I have no clue. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess, so you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. What? Pardon? Nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured what is she doing? What? We were talking about the cutting. I hope that's not what is going on over there. She might be a while, so I just figured we get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Interesting. Alright, let's start with Monica this time. Why not? Hey again, Safer. What's going on, Monica? But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably much more interesting. It's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, come back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Oh, whoa, different poem. Look at this. Save me. But this one doesn't have the load me. Whoa. So y'all remember the first episode, I think this was second episode. Yes, this was second episode. We had save me, and then it said load me. Here it says delete her. So they deleted Sayori, so fair enough. Save me, the colors they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent grating. I can't read like that, I'm sorry. Violent grating something. King screeching from the screen to the ring. Oh, I'm sorry. Screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like play chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. What? Pardon me? Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Oh my gosh. Endless poem of meaningless deleter. Monica. Sorry. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, there's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, okay. Save your game. What? Whoa, this is different. Look at this. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Right, same as second episode, right? That's fine. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. Okay. That's my advice. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Thanks for listening. What is going on here, fellas? Alright, let's go, Natsuki. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. Still figuring this all out. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club everyone in this club really writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Oh lord. So you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. So, okay, you know what's good about this? Is that I can finally read her gosh damn poems, because guess what? Episode 2, nor episode 3 where she'd let me read it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, really hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Emmy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. So her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I would see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts to like spiders? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. You know what's kind of like goofy about this? It's like, I'm gonna take it to a very serious tone. Like, what if, hear me out, I'm not trying to be racist when I say this. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, let's say if you change Amy likes spiders to Amy was a minority, right? Hear me out. Any minority, doesn't matter which. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy is a minority. Now, listen, I'm not trying to be funny. The point I'm trying to make is this. If there is a message in this poem, it's obviously the connections between humans and the limitations behind it. And I think it has, this poem makes a great point, especially when it comes to race. People are like, I like that individual's personality, but they're this. I mean, I think this poem does a great job at explaining, just how biased people can be and how that can like affect relationships and the way we view each other. Anyways, that's my little analysis. I'm not getting too deep into it. Pause. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. It was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in one place of comfort I can't have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. You're complaining. Pausa, you're the one complaining. For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you'd respect Yuri more. What? Whatever, we're done sharing so you can leave now. Okay, no, we got Yuri here. Hey, I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Oh. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Cypher, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Because yesterday I was telling you that the kind of technique's worth practicing. Maybe that's why. Okay, that's different. Yuri visually swallows and even her hands appear sweaty. Interesting. That makes me so happy. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Cypher? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? The music stopped. It didn't even play her variation of the song. Yeah. What? Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this stain right here? Pardon me, but what is this stain right here? Is that? I'm not gonna ask, brother, but I'll tell you what. Let's move on. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. My pen? That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. Well, you can keep it then. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Okay, why did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Whatever you want. You can keep the poem, though. Thank you. I'll take it. Special poem. Let's read it. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told the joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. I know that's okay. So I like this poem because it really describes that feeling. Cause like, I'm sure we've all, or most of us at least, have experienced this feeling where like something happens in the dream that explains something else that is happening outside of the dream that manages to wake you up. So for example, like, let me give you an example. You're sleeping. In your dream, you see this man pull out a gun. And he fires and you hear a gunshot. The gunshot is real. You heard the gunshot because the gunshot came from outside. So you wake up. But that doesn't explain how the man inside your dream was able to whip out a gun. You know what I mean? So I think that it's I actually like this a lot. Like it just like it dives into one of them like really interesting topics. Anyways, I like that dream. What happened? What happened? My mouse. Is that Sayori? Oh my days. Monica, why is my screen... Oh my lord, is that a migraine I'm experiencing? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Ugh. What is that noise? Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyways, we have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. People, do me a favor. I dislike that noise. What is going on? I know y'all can hear that. Ooh, it's like someone's munching on like takoyaki or something. Anyways, and then this conversation we've had it. It's not like we can put something in a few days. Blah 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 blah. Oh, and then we just fade away. Motherfucker, y'all better not jump scare me, or I will start tweaking. I will start tweaking. Oh yeah, I had to press it. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. I'm gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Safer joined, and we've started with some club activities. This isn't for us to become complacent, but still, we still only have 4 members, and the festivals are our only real chance to find more. You know, it's so great about getting new members, anyways. We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. You want to share your passion with as many people as you can, to inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place. Literature Club could be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Safer? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Safer to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You never even talked until Safer joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Safer isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Oh, yash. Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. Hey, I missed this song. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Safer want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Or did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Safer, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of Oh? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? Probably not, brother. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. You were even given a choice not to join. You weren't even given a choice not to join. Are you talking about like the game, Monica? Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. No. Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Safer. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted it, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious Interesting. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she... Whoa. We don't agree with that here in Safer King Productions. We don't agree with that. You're what the I should do my best to consider everyone's perspectives and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Safer? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect question. I decide giving an indirect answer is best. Oh my days, I can't read. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making Literature Club a special place. I see. I'll agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. What is that? Oh, she's bleeding from her eye. What the hell? Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change, oh, I can't. Why? Why should? Oh my. With each change, I can't read properly with that drop of blood. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. What was that? So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. All right. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay, me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Safer? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Safer before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waits as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Safer, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'm not sure I am. I think my character may have schizophrenia. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. What is that? And I really do care about you, you know. Then why'd you turn the music off, Monica? Please. It's going dark. It's going dark. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. Get it? A hard time on my fault. Anyways, with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all that time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days, but sorry, I don't really mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No, stop. Oh, the game progressed to the other night. This is where I'm actually calling it. That means next episode is the finale. I'm pretty confident. I think next episode might be the finale. It has to be the finale next episode. Anyways, thank you fellas for watching. We're getting there. And I got jump scared a few times. Y'all heard me cry like a wimp. Y'all heard me cry like my true self. Anyways, thank you fellas for watching. Wait for next episode. If you want to see more, if you're following the series, please leave in the comment. Shout out to Tutu for being a supporter of the series. And that's all I gotta say. Thank you fellas for watching. Have a nice one and stay safe out there.